And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, standing 6 feet even, weighing in officially 170 pounds. Fighting out of Dayton, Ohio, here is Chris, the Card Collector West.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Chris here, Mayce Collectibles. Welcome to a beautiful Wednesday morning. Glad to have you. Thanks for stopping in. We're going to cover a few things this morning. Let's kick things off starting about Saturday night. One of the big takeaways for me that I don't feel like a lot of people are talking about is Joaquin Buckley's performance. I thought he looked so improved. In fact, one of the biggest improvements I've seen from one fight to another in quite some time. He looks so much more technical, so much more light on his feet, so much more disciplined in when to choose to strike, when choosing when to strike. Just really huge improvement. Shout out to Joaquin Buckley. I'm sure a lot of you got to see the fight, so hopefully you picked up on that as well. But man, he looked good. I really like seeing the improvements like that. That's half the game to me. You know, of course, wins are important. Wins are great to see, especially when it's your guy. But man, I'm a sucker for watching improvement. I love seeing improvement. And Joaquin Buckley is the improvement special of the week for me. Looked absolutely fantastic. I'm not saying anything about the decision or the outcome of the fight, but I am saying that he looked vastly improved, and that was really great to see. The only other thing I want to touch on from the last fight night was Johnny Walker. I've been seeing everybody and their brother talking about, is it Johnny Walker who's not good, or is John Kavanaugh's gym really that bad, and Conor actually made that gym? And I don't think so at all. Sure, we could say that, you know, Johnny's been susceptible to the right hand, or so, you know, I see that a little bit, and that's something they should work on. Surely they did. Listen, I was on the Johnny Walker hype train, especially in 2020. Believe you me, and I gotta say it's his chin. It's not real cool to just sit, you know, on a camera, not fighting, and talk about, you know, somebody's chin being weak or this or that, talking shit. I don't really enjoy that. But if we're just talking about the facts, I mean, it is what it is. Some people can take harder shots than others, and Johnny Walker certainly has issues with having a glass jaw. Having said that, people think that the shot he took wasn't that big of a deal. It was a pretty big shot. You know, Jamal Hill's got some pretty serious power. Getting hit up by the temple in that region can definitely turn the lights out. There's no question about that. But it's been proven time and time again, just he doesn't have a chin, which is unfortunate. He is a great striker. He looked much more disciplined this fight. He was showing lots of nice looks and stuff to Jamal. But it's his chin. It's his chin, guys. I don't have an opinion one way or the other on Conor's gym. I'm not even that big of a Conor fan, to be honest with you. You guys have never heard me talk about Conor McGregor on this channel. But I will say, making a link between Johnny's performance again this past Saturday in that gym is to me, ridiculous. Moving on to this weekend, we've got a big barn burner of a match between Islam Makhachev and King Bobby Green. Bobby Green is on a tear right now. He's doing big things. Good to see it. He's been in the sport forever. And it's a win-win situation. I think it's a great play by Bobby to jump in and, you know, replace Beneil Dariush for this fight. And people might ask, hey, on what planet is taking a 10-day notice fight against Islam Makhachev when you're a striker a good idea? And I say this scenario, it's the perfect idea. This is a win-win fight for Bobby. Everyone's going to, of course, even the lines are going to expect him to lose. So if he loses, you know, first of all, you get the credit for fighting Islam. A lot of people won't even take that fight, regardless of what all these fighters are tweeting and stuff about other fighters, this and that. There's a lot of fights people won't take, and a lot of people won't take a fight against Islam. So he's going to get respect for that, at least from the real ones. And if he beats him, of course, he's going to steal a lot of that thunder. If Islam loses, I certainly don't think he's out of the mix, right? Anybody can win on any given night, and taking one loss isn't going to set him back that far. I do personally believe that Islam will be the champion at some point. I do believe he'll beat Bobby Green, but I'm just saying if Bobby Green wins this fight, he's going to steal a lot of that thunder. It's going to do wonders for his career. It's going to put him right into title contention. So that's a win. If he loses, again, of course, he's going to get the respect for, you know, taking the fight on such short notice, especially after having just fought 5 days ago. So it's a win-win for Bobby Green. Shout out to Bobby Green and respect to him for taking this. It should be a great fight. I do think Islam, of course, will take it. He's faced, it's not like Dan Hooker's not a good striker. He knows how to handle these situations, and I think he gets it done. I think he gets it done in typical Islam fashion. But an exciting fight nonetheless, and hopefully big things for Bobby Green, even on a loss there. Hopefully everyone gives him the respect he deserves for, again, taking the fight, taking it right after he just finished fighting a few days ago. So shout out to Bobby Green. All right, let us run into what we spoke about a little bit last episode. We talked about sponsoring a fighter, and that is definitely still something we're going to do. In fact, we've gotten some great messages, some great feedback from all of you about what we should do and how we should handle it. And I think what we're going to do is a live session, kind of like I do my trivia. We're going to do a live session, and I want anyone who wants to send in something to be auctioned off during this live session, please get in contact with me, and I'll tell you where you can ship it. We're going to try to collect as much as we can, donations-wise, not money donations, but UFC cards, card-related products, UFC-related products. It doesn't have to be cards specifically, but it does need to either be card or MMA-related. Send those in. We're going to do this live event. I don't have a date locked down because I need to see who all is interested in sending stuff in and then allow time for that to happen. So it may be just a couple of weeks before we actually do it. But I want to get it on your radar and get stuff sent in as fast as possible so that we don't have to delay it any more than we need to. But the idea is we're going to have a live event, and everyone's going to send stuff in that they want to donate to the cause. And when you send stuff in, we'll do this live event. I'm going to auction off things kind of live. And we're going to take all the money and the proceeds from that, and we're going to put that towards sponsoring a fighter as a group. We've got some great people who have written in about fighters who are very deserving, or there was even a coach who was really deserving. He coaches people for free and this and that. There's a lot of really great ideas, a lot of great people that really are deserving of support. So we're really looking forward to doing that. The PSA video that I promised you all will be out tomorrow. I know there's a lot of new folks that constantly trickle in and are always asking questions about graded SGC, PSA, BGC, what should we do? So I'm going to cover that tomorrow yet again on what I look for in card grading and kind of some differences, some pros and cons of each different card grading manufacturer. So some of you new folks may really enjoy that and will hopefully benefit from it. So keep your eyes out for that. In the meantime, keep your eyes peeled. This Monday night, we're going to be doing a shortened, condensed version of trivia. So I'm really looking forward to that, getting trivia off the ground. If you haven't been, come. It's a great time. This Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join me for Mayce UFC trivia. We'll be giving some stuff away. We even have a couple little special cards. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But join me this Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live right here on YouTube. And we will do Mayce MMA trivia. In the later part of next week, you can look forward to, I believe it's going to be on Friday, we're going to be doing a group break. I'll have details coming out on that, so make sure you keep your eyes open on MaceCollectibles.com. I will keep that updated for any upcoming future breaks, events, etc. You're going to be able to find them right there on MaceCollectibles.com. Please consider looking at the Mayce Collectibles Substack. It's free. Over there, I'm going to be writing newsletters as well as a Q&A for every Friday. I would like to get that up and running to take some pressure off of my email. You can post your questions. On Mondays of every week, I'm gonna put up a link for the Friday Q&A. You can write any question you want, and I'm gonna read them live right there on the video and answer your questions the best that I can. Doing a ton of work behind the scenes, trying to get interviews going, reaching out to a lot of people, making a lot of connections. It's getting to be a finicky world now that the UFC is blowing up so much, and managers and everybody and their brother starting a podcast, and everybody and their brother, you know, borrowing $100,000 to buy 100 cases of cards to do breaks for you guys and this and that, all the fly-by-night guys. It's just something that we have to deal with, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It's not going to deter us. We're going to keep pushing. So as I promised, we will be having interviews this year right here on the channel. We're really going to explode this thing. I know that we keep talking the hype, and the progress seems small, but I tell you, behind the scenes, the progress has been enormous, and it continues to be so, working hard to come through and deliver on these things for y'all. That's going to do it for today, folks. Just wanted to bring you a quick update on what is going on. I haven't forgotten about you. We're going to increase the videos here. I just try not to bring videos out unless I have something to talk about. I don't want to be, I know that there's a million other things I could be doing to grow this channel. My main goal isn't, my goal of this channel is not to just have a shit ton of subscribers who watch me because I do 3-second quick takes and change camera view every 2 seconds to keep your attention. That's not my intention. That's not what I'm interested in. I am interested in hopefully growing the channel as big as I can to support itself and to bring more people in the community. But I'm only interested in doing things that I think are worthy of talking about and just being kind of genuine to myself and genuine to my feelings towards the hobby and the sport and how it should be conducted. So I know it's not for everybody, but it is what it is. That's going to do it, folks. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please consider liking and subscribing, telling your friends and all that. And we'll see you right back here tomorrow for our PSA video. Hope you all have a good day. Until next time, take care.